And we are back. Nothing really to update this week, but we are on episode 11 of the road to 340,000. Targets are exactly the same. So we're on 7,500 out of the 100,000 for the quarter and 67,500 out of the 340,000. Exactly the same as last week. What were the learnings from last week? This will only be a quick one. Main ones from last week were spend more time thinking of businesses to send candidates. I had a really good candidate, sent to some companies, but then a couple of days later I thought, oh, what about these ones? These ones would be really good for him. And by that time I was already too late and someone else spoke to him about those businesses. So yeah, just step back and think a little bit about the candidates that I'm sending. This week, so I've got a final this week on Friday. So that's worth about £20,000. So that's an essential. That needs to go in. I actually had two finals for that role, but one decided, he wanted to cancel after I bought on the flight. So that's pretty essential to go in. So what else I want to do this week is set up 3 finals, not including that one for the week after. So I've got pipeline for it. I just need to make sure I actually hit the 3. Then hopefully one of those will go in, which will be another 10. So the aim is to be on £30,000 by the end of next week for this month, and that'll be 37.5 for the quarter. So big candidate generation week. So I'll put on my KPIs, which I'll go through in a minute. The candidate generation week. So I'm going to put 7 on there. Just to get some more candidates coming through to help next week, but also the week after, so we can close the month on over 40. KPIs for last week. So minimum 50 calls, didn't hit that every day apart from Friday, but not hit overall. 15 first stage interviews, that was hit. I was really happy with that. That was difficult. That was hard. So 15 first stage interviews booked, that was hit. 3 LinkedIn posts hit, although Friday I was begging it. That was a shitty post, but got it done. Found 4 new candidates. 65 hours was not hit, did probably circa 55, but gonna aim back up to 65 this week. Doing 50 calls a day again. I want 10 first stage interviews, 3 LinkedIn posts, 7 new candidates found, 65 hours worked. Big week, just setting up next week, but confident end of next week will be on 30,000. If that 20,000 doesn't come through, I'm fucked in layman's terms, but I'm pretty confident it will. So yeah, have a good week.